Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to all of you. I see that people have just started joining the session. Let us wait for a couple of minutes for all of them to join. Till then, let us watch a video showing AMP's journey for the last 14 years of its inception. Over to you, Aisha. Play the video.
Yes, ma'am.
This was a short video showing the journey of AMP. Let us start today's session. AMP's mission is to empower the underprivileged for the greater benefit of the society in general and the nation as a whole. AMP has a vision to positively impact lives of 10 million people by 2030. AMP's flagship projects. In AMP's flagship projects, we have Employment Assistance Cell, which includes the Employment Assistance Cell. This project aims to provide assistance to candidates who are looking for a job. The next project is Employability Training Program, the ETP, conducted to prepare an individual for employment. The AMP Zakat Fund, etc. AMP under its School Development Program. Is AMP under the School Development Program identifies and connects with the various schools and conducts the SDL, Skill Development Lectures, and the Career Guidance Seminars for the students and parents. Yes, if you want to become the volunteer of AMP, you can participate in our projects, support in our drives, campaigns, and activities. You can also become the partners, join hands with us for conducting various activities, help us realize our vision. You can also sponsor our projects and activities, associate with us, and empower our events. To join AMP, visit www.ampindia.organization.joinamp. Today is the fifth session of the 12 lectures planned by the AMP under phase 1 of the Career Guidance Seminar. We have Mr. Altaf Dhalani, Manager, Operational Risk Management, as the speaker for today's session on the topic careers in commerce, banking, business management. Mr. Altaf Dhalani, Manager, Operational Risk Professional, is a dynamic personality with over 8 years of experience working with multinational consulting firms. Indeed, we are privileged to have you as our speaker for today's session, sir. A warm welcome to you on behalf of AMP's SDP core team. Before I hand over to the speaker to start the session, I request the attendees to post their questions or doubts related to the session in Q&A box. The speaker will try to clear your doubts at the end of the session. Over to you, Altaf sir.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, AMP, for giving me this opportunity to share my views. I am very happy and delighted. There are around 39 participants in front of me to address and share my thoughts on careers in commerce and banking and business management. I would request the host to please put up the presentation. So basically, this is how commerce and business has evolved over a period of time. The way human race has civilized and the way we have adopted technology, we have adopted money, we have adopted global policies. This is how we have originated from a barter economy to an international global economy. So this international economy today, we are operating in a situation wherein we get the advantages and the disadvantages both. Okay, so in an international economy, the world itself is your entire market. Okay, there is no limitation, there are no hurdles. And with the advent of technology, doing business has become very swift. Okay, and after the COVID lockdown, and once the business have resumed, technology has been a major disruptor. Okay, तो अभी कॉमर्स और बिजनेस करने के तरीके ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम चेंज हुए हैं. जैसे हम बाटर सिस्टम में देखते थे कि हम सर्विसेज और गुड्स के बदले गुड्स एक्सचेंज करते थे. देन वी अडॉप्टेड मनी. ओके, सो फिर हम चीजों की वैल्यू निकालने लगे और उसको पैसे के टर्म्स पर उसको एक्सचेंज करने लगे. अब जब इंटरनेशनल पॉलिसीज और इंटरनेशनल इकोनॉमी की जब बात करें तो उसके फायदे नुकसान दोनों हम देखते हैं. जैसे कि फायदे कि हम पूरे इंटायर वर्ल्ड हमारी मार्केट है, हम कहीं से भी परचेज कर सकते हैं, इंपोर्ट कर सकते हैं, कि कोई भी कंट्री में सप्लाई कर सकते हैं. एंड विद द यूज ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी दिस हैज इम्प्रूव्ड, दिस हैज एक्सेलरेटेड एंड 5x 10x ग्रोथ बिजनेसेस को मिल रही है. सो same goes with careers also. So earlier there were very traditional jobs and traditional career options available in commerce, but with the way the economy has developed and transitioned, वैसे आपकी careers भी काफी change हो गए हैं. Now there are international certifications which will make you mobile. You can pursue a course in a country and move any part of the world. आप एक particular course करके किसी भी देश के कोने में जाकर उसके ताल्लुक से जॉब कर सकते हैं और उसकी वहां पर वैलिडिटी भी होती है. Come to the next slide. So और जिस तरह से अगर हम बात करें तो जो ट्रेडिशनल करियर ऑप्शंस थे, CA, CMA, CS, तो बहुत सी कंट्रीज में वो इंडियन एफिलिएटेड कोर्सेज को रिकग्निशन नहीं मिलती थी. बट विद वेरियस MOUs बीइंग साइंड, अभी आप इंडिया में कोर्स परस्यू करके आप किसी भी देश के कोने में जाकर, अगर वो MOU में एंटर्ड है वो नेशन, तो आप वहां पे जाके अपनी करियर परस्यू कर सकते हैं. So we will come to the course later on, but first we have to discuss like what exactly skills corporates are looking out. होता ये है ना कि आप कोर्स तो परस्यू कर लेते हैं, बट आपको जो जॉब रेडी बनाने के लिए जो स्किल्स रिक्वायर्ड है फ्रॉम अ कॉमर्स पर्सपेक्टिव, वो आपके अंदर नहीं होती, इसलिए आप लोग को जॉब नहीं मिलती. So can you please enter so that we can view the screen? So first and foremost is quantitative and logical skills. जैसे मैंने आपको पहले बताया कि अभी डिजिटल एडॉप्शन की वजह से quantitative aptitude, or I would say in easier words, mathematics and statistics have become a mandatory subject, has to be a mandatory subject. Unless you hate that subject the most, it is going to touch everywhere, whichever job or career you're looking out, this is going to haunt you. तो मेरी ये सजेशन है कि आप ये सब्जेक्ट के ऊपर, आई अंडरस्टैंड कि स्पेसिफिकली इफ आई टॉक अबाउट महाराष्ट्र, स्टूडेंट्स ये सब्जेक्ट इसलिए अवॉइड कर लेते हैं ताकि उनके मार्क्स और ग्रेड्स इफेक्ट ना हो. ओके, नथिंग रॉन्ग डूइंग दैट. यू कैन टेक एन ऑप्शनल सब्जेक्ट बट study this subject because this is going to haunt you somewhere or the other in your future jobs or your career. Okay, so this has become an undeniable part in a commerce background's life. Second, business acumen. Business acumen इसलिए necessary है because you being a commerce graduate have to bring something on the table which others don't know. Okay, you will be working with engineers, you will be working with people working in very people who have studied from various backgrounds. But अगर आपको business के ऊपर ही control नहीं है कि how different businesses work, the business model होता क्या है, तो आप एक अच्छा सक्सेसफुल करियर नहीं बना सकते. ओके, एंड मेरा ये सजेशन रहेगा, इफ यू वांट टू एनहांस योर बिजनेस नॉलेज, बिजनेस अक्यूमेंट, I would recommend watching you watch Shark Tank series on either YouTube or Sony Live. तो उससे आपका बिजनेस अक्यूमेंट काफी इंप्रूव होगा. यूएस का भी शार्क टैंक है, आप वो भी देखिए, तो आपको समझ आएगा कि बिजनेस कॉन्सेप्ट होते क्या है, हाउ डज अ बिजनेस मॉडल, व्हाट इज अ बिजनेस मॉडल एक्चुअली. ओके, सिमिलरली और भी अदर प्लेटफॉर्म्स है लाइक जो स्टॉक्स, योर स्टोरी पे भी बिजनेस की एक्साइटिंग स्टार्टअप स्टोरीज आती हैं. तो अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट अ बिजनेस मॉडल इज, हाउ बिजनेसेस आर गोइंग वर्किंग टुडे. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज डिजिटल लिटरेसी. Okay, so digital literacy, when I say digital literacy in terms of computer skills, आपको जो बेसिक एमएस ऑफिस पे अच्छी कमांड होनी चाहिए. ओके, देन देयर आर डेटा एनालिटिक टूल्स which have become undeniable part. जैसे कि अभी आपको पावर बीआई की बात करूं, today we are working in big data. Okay, so digital literacy have become must. आपको ERPs का knowledge, MS Office तो by default एक must है आपके लिए. Okay, so with pursuing your normal your degree, you should enhance your digital literacy, which will give you an edge over others. Okay, MS Office हो गया. There are plenty of courses available online. Udemy पे बहुत सारे courses है. Try and do that. Okay, this will help your chances of becoming successful than your peers who are not doing it. Next is create a personal brand and understand each and every role कि कौन से jobs में, कौन से career में क्या होता है, what activity they actually do. Okay, so talk to people who are there in that particular respective field. For example, आपको एक corporate lawyer बनना है. Okay, to talk to a corporate lawyer, understand what work day in day out he does. If you want to become a chartered accountant, talk to chartered accountant and understand what day-to-day activities he does or what can be done. Okay, talk. So basically, you have to be open to ideas. It is not something limited to a particular, and so be very open-minded in exploring. Okay, try and explore as much options which are available. Talk to people and understand which uh, activity excites you the most. Where exactly is your passion lying, and accordingly you can pick up a career. Okay, and accordingly you can start preparing and create yourself a brand for yourself, and that will help you make your successful career. And last but not the least is the language and effective communication skills. So you have to have a good command over spoken and written English. Okay, to write in a very precise manner, in a very logical and a clear manner. Okay. Now we come to the next slide. So there are plenty of opportunities, plenty of options available today if for pursuing your degree courses. There are few which I have mentioned on the left hand side, top side, which demonstrates the number of options available. Not limited to, but these are some of the options which are available for pursuing for as a degree course. Okay, so one is your starting off with your plain accounting and finance degree course, which generally will help you land up in a accounting job or will help you pursue your CA, CWA, CMS, CS, or any other accounting related career. Next is management. BCom in management, which will enhance your managerial skills. But I would give preference to BMS, rather BCom in management, which will this course will help you um, study the theoretical concepts along with will enhance your presentation skills also. So there are a lot of presentations which you will do. You will prepare projects. You will be given opportunities to work in different firms as an intern. Coming back to Bachelor of Management Studies, which is also known as Bachelor of Business Administration, also. Okay, so the peculiarity of this course is this will help you enhance your um, knowledge in terms of theoretical knowledge. It will also help you uh, understand how this corporate works, because you will be given opportunities to intern with various organizations as a summer project or a winter project, and you will be given chance to do a lot of presentations. So this is this will help and groom you from a holistic perspective. Okay. Next is mass media. Those who want to pursue opportunities in journalism, public relations, corporate relations. So mass media एक अच्छा option है. Next is financial markets. If you are looking out for a career in financial markets, wherein you will be dealing day in day out with equity markets and capital markets, ठीक है, तो उसके लिए दिस इज अ वेरी नीश प्रोग्राम. ठीक है, तो इसमें आपको बेसिकली स्टॉक मार्केट के रिलेटेड स्टडीज कराई जाएगी. ओके. नेक्स्ट इज बैंकिंग एंड इंश्योरेंस. Again, this is a very niche program which will specifically focus on how does the banking and industry sector works. Okay. And last is the hospitality studies, and this includes the hotel management, tourism, and the event management uh, uh, career options. So this is also a good course, but in the Indian context, this is not a highly paying opportunity as of now. Okay, 2008 में जो recession आया था उसके बाद से these industries have not picked up well. Okay, so those who plan to work in India, I would advise them not to avoid this particular course as of now. And to your information, we are entering into a global recession very soon. So I'm not making you afraid, but मेरा advice है कि do whatever, but do it with perfection, do it with sincerity, so that once you complete your course, you are job ready. Now, we discuss about professional courses and the master programs options available. So you can pursue masters in respective accounting, MCOM, and there's an MBA option, which is a very good option. I would say a mandatory one nowadays to scale up the corporate ladder. Um, next is LLB, LLM. So if you want to pursue a career in law and somewhat related to commerce. So let's say if I talk about corporate law, if I talk about contract drafting, if I talk about technology law, how does the contractual drafting and negotiation piece takes place. So LLB is one course which will help you land up in a good corporate law practice. I would take your questions if you have any queries later on once I finish. Uh, next we come to the professional courses. So these are the very important ones. Uh, so we have chartered accountancy course in India, and same is known as ACCA in UK. So if you want to pursue a global CA qualification, ACCA is a good option. Then there are CPA, US CPA, Australian CPA, and Canadian CPA. Earlier इसके एग्जाम्स इंडिया में नहीं होते थे, but अभी इसके options इंडिया में, you sitting in India you can appear for these exams, and they have tie-ups with the Indian they have MOUs with the Indian CA counterpart. तो आपकी employment opportunities बहुत improve हो जाती if you pursue a foreign chartered accountancy program also. Then management accounting followed by company secretary, which deals with corporate laws primarily. And if you are interested in a legal pursue a course in corporate law, the company secretary course combined with the LLB program will be a deadly combination. Courses, Chartered Financial Analyst (CFA). So this is a US based program, and this primarily deals with financial markets, how the pricing of equity, sh- particular stock is done, how are debt markets evaluated, debt products जो होते हैं उसकी marketing उसकी valuation कैसे होती है. So chartered financial analysis is also a program, but it primarily only deals with financial markets per se. Next is CFP. So certified financial planner is also a good course, but it involves a lot of sales work also, because uh, इसमें आपको फाइनेंशियल प्रोडक्ट्स जो होते हैं जैसे कि आपके इंश्योरेंस प्रोडक्ट्स हो गए, म्यूचुअल फंड्स हो गए, वो आपको रेकमेंड करने होंगे अपने क्लाइंट्स को, basis your understanding, being you an expert in the particular subject. And इसमें बेसिकली बैंक्स, म्यूचुअल फंड, इंश्योरेंस कंपनीज आपको एज अ रिलेशनशिप मैनेजर हायर करती है फॉर द प्रीमियम कस्टमर्स, एंड देयर यू recommend them based on your understanding and analysis. So this is also a US based certification. Next is CIA and CISA. So CISA is one most important course for commerce background nowadays. अभी जैसे ही मैंने बताया था कि टेक्नोलॉजी का जो एडवांसमेंट हुआ है आफ्टर कोविड, सो देयर इज एवरीवेयर वी आर टच्ड अपॉन टेक्नोलॉजी. ओके, बट उसके अंदर लूप होल्स भी काफी होते हैं. सो यू द रोल एंड इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ गवर्नेंस इज आल्सो इम्प्रूव्ड. So there are plenty of auditing jobs which will come up and also have come up, and there is a huge demand for audit professionals. Okay. So CI and CISA gives you an opportunity to explore this governance and audit job opportunities. Now we come to certifications which you should have in your kitty so as to become a commerce professional, or I would say uh, which will make your resume very strong and which will improve your chances of being successful. So first is MS Office, the basic part. You should understand how does Excel works, basic thing. How does how do you make a PowerPoint presentation? Because these are basic things which entry level job who's offering an entry level job will expect you to have the skills, advanced Excel and your presentation. Next, you should have good soft skills. Okay, you should develop these soft skills by participating in various contests होते हैं, basically debate competitions होती है, speech में enhance your public speaking skills. Okay, so जिससे क्या होगा कि आपका public speaking fear of public speaking finish हो जाएगा and you will be a good communicator. Okay, today a lot of problems arise because of poor communication. ठीक है. So अगर आप अपना soft skills improve करते हो, your chances of growing faster in a corporate career is imminent. Okay. So short gate passport है आपका. If you have good soft skills, if you are a good communicator, you will grow very fast. Data analytics, जैसे मैंने बताया कि आज इतना डेटा है हमारे पास, उसको एनालाइज करने के लिए वी हैव लॉट ऑफ टूल्स. ओके. सो these to be pursue later on in your career. बट आपका बेसिक जो मैंने बताया आपको, एमएस ऑफिस है, आपके लैंग्वेज स्किल्स है, सॉफ्ट स्किल्स है, एंड बेसिक एनसीएफएम और जो मॉड्यूल्स ऑफर करते हैं, सर्टिफिकेट कोर्सेज, ट्राई एंड डू दैट सो दैट यू हैव ऑल राउंड नॉलेज अबाउट equity markets. You should have good knowledge about accounting. You should have good knowledge about how does management accounting works, which will give you an edge over others. I'll give more time for questions and answers rather than me speaking. I will prefer questions more of the questions. So I will talk about like which all career options are going to boom, or where you can explore your hands in. Press enter. So, as a commerce student, okay, once you pass out, you have by and large 8 areas where you can try your hands in. Okay, starting off with data analytics, the ones which are marked in red, जो मैंने red color में highlight किया है, इसमें काफी डेवलपमेंट और काफी बूम आने वाला है ओवर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम गोइंग फॉरवर्ड. ओके. और जो ग्रीन में मार्क किया है वो एवरग्रीन फील्ड्स है बेसिकली, जिसमें ट्रेडिशनल एरियाज है जहाँ पे पेरिनियल करियर ऑप्शंस और जॉब्स अवेलेबल होते हैं. Okay, so we'll cover the evergreen options first. Basically, governance में आपके जो audits होते हैं, statutory audits होते हैं, आपके internal audits होते हैं, audit being the core front, तो वो सारे options आपके governance में आते हैं. इसके अच्छी खासी demand है and अच्छी खासी jobs भी available है in India and overseas. Next is compliance. So tax, so whichever country you go, wherever you go, we are being taxed. Okay. So taxes, professional की भी अच्छी खासी requirement है because there are a lot of updations every now and then. Okay. और जितना foreign companies India enter होती है, joint ventures होते हैं, so the complexities are also increasing in the taxation. So tax professionals की भी काफी अच्छी खासी requirement है and it's an evergreen job avenue. Okay. Now, with this open liberal economic policy which we adopted, Indian companies are offering offshore. मतलब इंडिया में बैठे बैठे आप कोई यूएस कंपनी का अकाउंटिंग कर सकते हैं, यूएस कंपनी को टैक्सेशन सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं, और एनी अदर सर्विसेज यू कैन प्रोवाइड. सो ऑफशोर सर्विसेज भी कैप्टिव केपीओस बीपीओस के थ्रू प्रोवाइड की जा रही है. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो अ गुड ऑप्शन एंड यू कैन मेक अ गुड करियर इन दैट. नेक्स्ट इज इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकिंग. जैसे मैंने बताया कि आज के डेट में बिजनेसेस काफी डिस्टर्ब हुए हैं. There are a lot of joint ventures which are happening. There are a lot of takeovers which will happen. There are a lot of investment in other businesses which are happening. Okay. So उसके लिए investment banking professionals की requirement होती है. As an investment banker, you will understand and value other businesses, and you will invest. You will advise people where to invest and how much to invest and what trades. Okay. So this is a very good career option. But इसमें if you want to get into, you should have a good background. You should come out with top colleges. So that will enhance your chances of getting into this investment banking jobs. Now, the ones which are marked in red, जो red color mark किया है, I'll start with. So, anyone have heard about any ERP, price resource planning software? Tally being one. Any other from the audience? I would like to hear. Do you know or have any idea about any ERP program? So, every business would require enterprise resource ERPs. Uh, Tally being one, there is SAP, there is Oracle. Okay, so as a commerce student or as a commerce fresher, you will have opportunities. Being a business consultant, and you will enable companies to explore and implement ERPs. Okay, then there are a lot of automation which is happening. Businesses के processes automate हो रहे हैं. तो automate करने के लिए भी they would require people with technological skills. So अभी एक चीज माइंड में रखिए कि स्टैंड अलोन एक कॉमर्स की ग्रेजुएशन की डिग्री से यू विल नॉट स्टैंड एनीवेयर इन द मार्केट. ओके, अभी अगर आपको सक्सेसफुल बनना है एंड यू हैव टू बी मार्केट रेडी, you have to have something from a technology. You should have some exposure to technology. Okay, टेक्नोलॉजी का भले आप कोई सर्टिफिकेशन कर लो. ओके, एंड टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ में ही योर लाइफ विल बी टच्ड एवरी इन एनी फील्ड विच यू टच अपॉन. चाहे आप ऑडिट में क्यों ना चले जाओ, आपको टेक्नोलॉजी का यूज तो करना ही पड़ेगा. ओके, बिकॉज द नंबर ऑफ वॉल्यूम्स विच वी आर हैंडलिंग टुडे, आप बिना टेक्नोलॉजी के आप उसको एग्जीक्यूट नहीं कर पाओगे. ओके, so try and learn and acquire as many as skills which are available in the market. Don't go for fancy stuff. आपको Udemy पे, आपको there are various platforms available, materials online available online which are open sources, जो जिससे कोई charge नहीं होता, which is free of cost. Learn about it, study about it, and if you require a certification, only once you require it deadly, आपके job के लिए requirement है, then only do it. But try and acquire knowledge. There should not be any limitation to learning. Next is data analytics. So data analytics से भी काफी सारे tools हैं. So and data analytics में क्या है कि आप companies के use data को study करते हैं. Okay, and आप उसमें से insights drive करते हैं. Okay, और उसको एक ऐसी तरह प्रेजेंट करते हो मैनेजमेंट को जिससे इंसाइटफुल और डिसीजन मेकिंग में उनको फैसिलिटेट होगा. ओके, सो इसमें भी आपको काफी डेटा एनालिटिक्स टूल्स अवेलेबल है मार्केट में. सो यू कैन परस्यू अ सर्टिफिकेशन इन दैट एंड आई एम श्योर इसमें काफी सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज आएगी गोइंग फॉरवर्ड. इवन टुडे इट इज अवेलेबल एंड गोइंग फॉरवर्ड इट इज गोइंग टू ओनली इंक्रीज फ्रॉम हियर. So I will ask the host to open up the questions now. I would like to answer them.
What options are available for a person currently pursuing BCom?
So there are plenty of options depending upon your career interest. Okay. So let's say if you want to get into accounting or a governance role, you can take up any professional course from the range which I had displayed earlier. I am hopeful that you have, if you can, I would request a host to bring on the courses slide. That will help me answer better. So there are plenty of, let it be. So these are the options. If I tell about professional courses, or if you want to do a post graduation, an MBA is also a good option. If you combine a couple of degrees, like if you pursue CA along with an MBA, that will also enhance your chances of becoming more successful. Okay, and if you are lacking interest on becoming a CA, you can pursue law as well. So law combining with CS is also a very good combination. It all depends upon your career interest. So as if I want to sum it up, uh, the professional courses which I've mentioned here will take you in financial markets and governance roles, whereas the profession post graduation courses options available which are there in the right hand side will take you either in corporate law or it can take you in uh, managerial in the management area. It can be finance, it can be HR, or it can be operations. So it all depends on your career interest. but there are options available.
The next question is, sir, may I know what is the difference between CA and ACCA?
So CA, if I talk about, it is recognized by the Institute of Chartered Accounts of India. Okay. And if I talk about ACCA, it is a CA course offered by the UK Chartered Accountant, uh, by the United Kingdom, basically.
Okay.
So the curriculum does differ. Okay. Uh, but yes, if you have cleared your Indian CA, you get some exemption in if you are pursuing ACCA also.
Question
ACCA will make your career more mobile, because the syllabus which is adopted by ACCA is you can walk across any country leaving apart US, Canada, and Australia. Barring these three countries, you can go anywhere.
Okay, next, Rahil Sheikh is asking, sir, can you please tell me about whether I should do MBA in finance or marketing or HR? I have just completed my 12th standard and I'm also planning to take admission into BBA and then MBA.
So, my suggestion would be, let's say if you have clear mindset of pursuing an MBA, then you should do something different in your graduation, because the curriculum which will be taught in BBA will highly overlap what you will be taught in MBA. Okay, so uh, a good bet would be do a graduation in some allied vertical. Let's say if you want to pursue MBA in finance, HR, or what you said, marketing. So that is a decision to be taken at a later stage. Okay, that is around 5 years down the line. But prior to that, I would advise you to do a bachelor degree in a particular specialization which is distinct to MBA, because you are going to study the same subjects in your masters. So I would advise you to either pick up financial markets or an accounting course, or you can go for banking insurance, or you can take up a financial market course, because I feel it's highly overlapping.
Next one is, I'm a VBA digital marketing student. I would like to know if one's analytical skills are low, what masters would seem preferable in terms to management side. Other than MBA, what can we pursue?
So if I talk about digital is a very vast field. Okay, so I would advise this particular fellow to take up a job. Okay, and see for himself where space he is able to make in the digital space. ठीक है, मतलब आपको कौन सा जॉब ऑफर हो रहा है, उसके रेलेवेंट जो आपको रोल ऑफर हो रहा है, या आपको जो रोल करने की समझ में आ रहा है कि आपको ये रोल करना है, जैसे एसईओ की सर्टिफिकेशन करनी है, बिकॉज गूगल की भी काफी सारी एनालिटिक्स सर्टिफिकेशन ऑफर करता है, गूगल भी करता है, which are which have become mandatory today in the job market. ठीक है, सो पहले आप जॉब पे अप्लाई करिए, ठीक है, उसके बाद वहां पे अंडरस्टैंड करिए कि व्हाट स्किल्स आर नीडेड, एंड एज पर योर skills which are required for your job, or where job which you want to take up, उसके relevant skills ही आप करिए. Don't waste your time and money doing courses which have no relevance, or which will no longer be needed. Do what is required and save your money and time.
Okay, here somebody is asking, sir, just I have done with my 12th from science stream, but now I'm interested in MBA. So I would like to know that can I do MBA as well as CS?
MBA and CS. Yes, you can do it, but as I said earlier, CS and LLB would be a good combination. But nothing stops you from doing an MBA course. But since you are coming from science background, uh, you should be able to grasp the concepts of commerce and CS parallelly. So we have to be mentally ready for that because commerce will be new for you. So doing CS and LLB at a later stage would be a good option as per my suggestion. And it all depends again which career you want to look out for. If you want to make a career in corporate law, CS and LLB will be a good combination. If you want to make a career in management, yes, CS would, this knowledge would definitely help you, and you can make use of either of your qualification. If you want to go in law, you can make use of your CS degree. If you want to make a career in management, you can make use of MBA, and nothing, no knowledge goes waste. You can utilize whichever knowledge wherever is required.
That's it with the questions, sir. It was very informative session. I'm sure this session has benefited all the attendees. I thank you on behalf of the AMP core team members and also on behalf of all attendees. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
I would like to inform the attendees that tomorrow we have got the sixth session, and the topic for the session is careers in finance, CFA, CACS, and the speaker is Mr. Shadab Hussain. So please do join with your friends and your parents and get benefited. With this, we have come to the end of the session. Thank you. Hope to see you all attend the session tomorrow. Thank you. Jazakallahu khaira.